If your boss texts you at 9 p.m. and starts with, quick question, you already know it's not going to be quick. Let's talk about it. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Q&A Wednesday on Kuyto The Turko. Before I get into today's question, let me give a shout out to Cool Mask Man 4 for last week's comment. He said, I tried a New Year's resolution once. It was to get healthier and to work out. That lasted like 3 days. Was craving fast food, and it was over. LOL. Well, buddy, been there, done that. Best comment on today's Q&A gets a shout out on next week's show. Okay, here we go. Today's question: should bosses be allowed to text employees after work hours? Because some people say it's part of the job. Others say that once you clock out, that's it. You're off the clock. Both have good arguments. Let's start with the employee perspective. You're at home, you finally take your shoes off, starting to relax, make a little dinner, you got your food in your hand, and boom, the phone buzzes. And it's your boss. Now you're not relaxed, you're alert. Even if the message says something like, hey, just checking in. Now you're thinking, am I in trouble? Do I have to answer this text? Is this optional or mandatory? Like, it feels like pressure. Here's the thing: most employees don't feel like they can ignore it. Like, even if the boss says, no rush, because the pressure isn't the message, it's the power dynamic. So, I was a boss, did it for 20 years in the restaurant business. So, let's be fair on the boss as well. So, like, from a boss's perspective, things move fast, problems don't follow scheduling. They're thinking about work 24/7. Guilty as charged. I would get off of work and I was already thinking about the next day, the next week, all of it. Who's going to be calling in sick, all that. So sometimes they're not trying to bother you. They're just firing off a thought before they forget, right? But here's the problem: bosses think, oh, well, I'll just send it now, right? And employees here, your night is officially over. So here's where I land after 20 years of this. After hours texts should be for emergencies or time sensitive issues, right? Not messages that says like, hey, can you look at this? Or quick question, or when you get a chance. Because there's no such thing as chance after work. None. And so the fix is pretty simple, right? Set expectations, respect boundaries, and use scheduled messages. It's the 21st century. It can be done, right? If you can wait till tomorrow, it should, right? Now I want to hear from you. Should bosses text after hours? Do you feel pressured to respond? Or is it just part of the job? Comment below. I'm reading them all. If you've ever gotten a work text after hours, hit that like button, subscribe for Q&A Wednesday. Answer this honestly. Is after hours texting crossing the line or no big deal? See you next Wednesday.